Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nuriati. Now I want to retell about one title of short story. The title of short story is The Happy Prince. In the short story Happy Prince tells a statue of the Happy Prince and a bird that his friends left when he went to Egypt. Previously, the Happy Prince lived in a high-walled palace. He never knew the situation out there. He only spent time in the palace garden with his friend, Happy Prince. That's the nickname he was given. His life is always given happiness. Time passed. The Happy Prince died. He was immortalized into a statue that is very high in his city. The statue of the Happy Prince was made of a layer of pure gold. His eyes were made of sapphire. The handle of his sword was given a ruby, but his heart was made of lead. One night, there was a bird in the shade under his feet. One that night, the statue of the Happy Prince was moved to tears. The swallow bird is watching and talking to him. The Happy Prince also tells the ugliness and suffering of his city. He said in a small alley there was a little cottage where there was a tailor woman and her sick son. The boy wants to eat, but his mother doesn't give him anything. Then the Happy Prince asked the swallow to take the ruby stone in the hilt of his sword, and at first time Swallowbird refused, but the prince continued to persuade him, and he finally fulfilled his orders. The swallow looked the ruby stone and immediately flew to the slum house to give the ruby to the female tailor. The swallow returned to the Happy Prince and says goodbye to catch up with her friends. But the Happy Prince held him back and asked himself to stay another day with him. The bird also obeyed his request. The Happy Prince told me that across the city there was an attic, and in it there was a young man sleeping with a paper covered, and beside him there was a bunch of withered violets. He is finishing theater scenario. The young man looked very tired. The Happy Prince asked to the bird to remove one eye. The bird also obeyed his request. He took off one of the eyes of the Happy Prince made of sapphire. Then the bird went to the young man's attic and laid the sapphire on the withered violet flowers. The young man woke up and was surprised to see it. He considered the stone from a sacred fan and felt very appreciated. He also became enthusiastic to finish his work. Then the swallow took leave again to go to Egypt, and the Happy Prince asked him to stay another day. The swallow bird obeyed him. Then the Happy Prince told me that there was a little girl who was selling match in the town square, but all the match fell into the gutter. The girl cried because if she didn't bring money to her house, her father would hit her. The Happy Prince asked the bird to take off his eyes again, so that he could give them to the little girl. The swallow refused. If he does that, the happy prince will become blind. The prince happily keeps asking the swallow to do it. The swallow, the swallow bird obeyed it too. He took off the eyes of the happy prince and flew up to the little girl and placed the sapphire on his palm. The little girl looks happy and goes home. The swallow returned to the happy prince. The prince asked him about his going to Egypt. The prince has let him go, but the swallow refused because the happy prince is blind and he will keep his company. The swallow tells what he saw during a long flight. The stories are amazing. Hearing the bird story, the happy prince told him to tour the city so he could see what was happening in the city. His swallow followed his orders. He flew around the city and saw the city from a distance. As he flew, he saw two boys lying on the bridge. They hugged each other to keep warm. They looked hungry. Then a guard drove them away. The swallow returned to the happy prince and tells what he saw seen, what he what he has seen. Then the happy prince asked him to give a pure gold bandage that covered him. The swallow bird does it and give the pure gold to hungry children. The children are happy because they can buy a meal. Winter is coming. The bird feels very cold. He tired. He tried to warm himself in the spice he had taken from a baker house. The swallow bird flies to the shoulder of the happy prince and says that he will leave soon. The happy prince was happy because the flying bird will go to Egypt, but the passage referred to by the flying bird is not to Egypt, but it will go forever. The swallow asked for the prince's permission to kiss his hand, but the prince wants a bird to kiss his lips. The swallow kissed him and said that he loved him very much. Happy Prince said to the same thing. After that, the swallow bird fell and lay at the feet of the happy prince. The bird has died. The weather is getting cold. Shortly thereafter, there was a crack from inside the statue of the happy prince. After cracking, the sound came from the heart of the happy prince, made of tin. And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.